one of the things that you'll have noticed that we've been doing quite a bit in this class is really kind of leaning on this motion of a flat 6 to 5. Okay, so in this case, it's the root. The root of a flat 6 leading down to a 5. But also in the chord itself, there's this motion of flat 6 leading down to 5. You can think of it almost as a new tendency tone, right? We've talked about tendency tones as like 5. The scale degree 5 tends to want to go to scale degree 1, right? That's a tendency tone. Scale degree 7 tends to want to push up to scale degree 1. That's a tendency tone, right? The flat 6 scale degree wants to fall down to scale degree 5. And that's a new tendency tone for us, right? So we know that the 5 to 1 tendency tone is the basis of a lot of chords. The 7 to 1 tendency tone is the basis to a lot of chords. So this flat 6 falling down to 5, that ought to be the basis of a lot of chords too. And that's really what they are. All of these are really have, in some way or another, have a flat 6 to 5 relationship. Scale degree wise, we wouldn't call them 6 chords necessarily, but they have a flat 6 that falls down to 5, and therefore these all can be considered predominant chords. So these are essentially chords that come before the dominant, because that flat 6 to 5 obviously leads us to 5, the dominant. So predominant, the thing that happens before the dominant, right? So these are great chords to lead us to a dominant. So for example, you might see a chord progression, a common chord progression would be something like N6 to 5 to 1, right? Predominant chords, Italian 6 to 5 to 1. French 6 to 5 to 1, German 6 to 5 to 1. These three, the Italian, French, German, especially, push to 5. Neapolitan 6 does as well. Okay. So, predominant is what a lot of these are. And the trick to remembering how to spell these has to do with that predominant. I'll show you how the way I learned to remember how to spell these is by writing the resolution first. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But let's dive into the Neapolitan chord.